Hello everyone and welcome back to another speed build, and welcome back to probably the longest commentary ever, because probably this is the longest speed build that you are going to watch on my channel. And welcome back to build that I don't still, when I'm recording this, I still didn't decided how I'm going to call this build because I don't know. Probably you already saw in the title, but I'm recording this before I decided to name this build. Probably it's going to be something like, you know, rental vacation thing going on in this vacation world, but something like jungle bungalow, things like that, because I already saw that name for this lot, and maybe I thought that it's perfect for this build also. And I went with, I don't know, a lot of different styles when it comes to the, you know, architecture. I use a lot of things from Florence, from I don't know, the groove set, the Mediterranean vibes, the like Moroccan style with, I even use some kind of African elements here because I used Quate set from Harry. This is my main like set when it comes to the interior, but I also use a lot of groove set from Felix. And oh my god, this house, it's probably so far my biggest project, just because of the details. You are not going to see them all in this speed build because I cut up a lot of footage, guys, because I needed like 2 hours or more, probably more than 2 hours for this build, because the details that you're going to see later or at the end, they are really crazy. I use a lot of tool mod just because I really wanted to add a couple of details to this house. And like I said, this is like a rental house, and you have like the perfect vibes in this build. Oh, I forgot to mention one another style. I use a couple of items from Egypt, from Greece, they're all sets from Felix. I combine everything here. It's crazy. I know, but I love it. I love this so freaking much. And this is one of those builds that I'm very, very proud of. I know you saw already a lot of crazier builds, I know, but the amount of details in the interior and how much I spent time to picking the right items in this build. I'm not the greatest builder out there. You have the crazy talented builders also on this community, but this is something that I'm very, very proud of, because I really wanted to try something else. I really wanted to try something different, and there was a time when I said, okay, it's time for this oh my god, I always forgetting the right name of this world. Selvadorada, something like that. Oh my god, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. I found it. The Selvadorada, yes. It sounds so strange, but it doesn't matter. I really love this, and I always trying to find something so interesting to go back. I was keep trying to go back to this world and make something on this lot, and somehow I didn't have inspiration or, you know, a great idea for this world. This basically came with the jungle adventure, and it has very specific style, and that's the reason why I needed so much time you know, deciding to go back here and build something. And this was built with I have to say something very interesting. Through this whole process of like building and furnishing this house, my girl Monica, aka Sims Funny, was with me all the time on Discord. I was streaming for her this build, and we were talking for hours because I spent hours on this build. I believe we started about 8 p.m. and we finished with our conversation and this build around 2 a.m. It was crazy. But we talked like all the time, and I needed to cut a lot of the footage because I stopped a lot of times during this process because we were talking and sharing some pictures and ideas. And she also helped me with the living room because I stuck one moment, and she was like, no, don't use that thing, you know. And she helped me, and I'm so freaking grateful because when I stuck, I typically just stop building and I just shut down my computer and back to the build 2 days after, probably something like that. But she was there and she was like, you know, supporting me all the time because this was like a crazy build for me. But I am so freaking proud of this build. The style and the items that I choose for this build are, I don't know, it's so freaking perfect. You're going to see every single corner, and since this is like the vacation world, you don't have way to use inventory, so you're going to see all the items in one place. And I'm going to, you know, I'm going to move all the items through the room because I don't have the inventory, and I couldn't like build that when how I actually am doing this. And but it's cool. I don't know. I finished this crazy build. This build waited for like, I don't know, 2 weeks to be finished. But I like, fingers crossed that you guys are going to love this and probably use it. This is not only a, you know, great build for this world. You can, I don't know, place this in Oasis Springs. Yeah, why not? Because it's, I don't know, if you don't want to travel to this world, if you want to use this for like a rental, this could be also like very awesome family house because we have 2 bedrooms upstairs and a lot of terraces outside, places where you can sit and enjoy. And we also have a awesome pool that it's covered. You saw that already at the beginning. You have fountains around the like whole house, which is very awesome. I use a fountain inside here. This is like the entryway, like a hallway thing going on, but it's so freaking cool because you have a fountain. Imagine you have a fountain inside of the house. I don't know, this was the first time when I actually used something like this. And I mean, the colors, probably you notice if you're watching my channel for a while, especially the last couple of weeks, I use a lot of like this I don't know, darker and reddish brownish colors a lot, but somehow, I don't know what happened to me, the red started to be my thing. I love to combine red with every single color. I'm trying to make, I don't like colorful builds, but I love to pick one main color and mix with a different similar colors, similar tones. Sometimes I know to make something crazier or like, you know, combine crazier colors, but the red is the main color here, and like the browns and the wood tones, earthy tones here are like the main thing. And this living space, this living area here, like this is like a living room. It's the most perfect living room that I made on my channel here. Maybe you can agree with me, maybe you won't, but for me, this was like the perfect living room ever that I made. And Mon came up with amazing idea to actually use a fountain from a Snowy Escape. I wanted to use that one from Felix from Kyoto set, but it was so freaking huge. And she remembered that we have one from Snowy Escape, and I put it on that wall where that statue is. You're going to see that a little bit later. That was like the most perfect like the screenshot that I made ever. I'm going probably I already shared that living room somewhere, probably on Twitter, and I'm so freaking proud of this house. This is probably one of my favorite houses ever that I made. Like I said, a lot of outside places for a lot of activities. I didn't use some kind of activities like ping pong table or things like that. I didn't. If you can add, if you need something for the gameplay, but you need to enter the cheats because you cannot edit this world if you are not using the cheats. And it's a great thing that we have cheats, and or else we cannot build in this world. But I'm so freaking grateful for the cheats and the mods and the tool mod because I use a lot of tool mod in this build. I needed to close this place because it's not about the animals and creatures and things like that, because this is The Sims. We don't have that in the game, and you don't have to, be afraid of those things. But somehow I felt like I need to close this place over here. So I use this from the back menu, probably. I use a lot of items from Jungle Adventure, but oh my god, this is such a long video. So like I said, we have 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms upstairs. This is like the main bedroom thing going on for like maybe parents, but the other bedroom you can use like for the guest bedroom, or if you have family they are going on a vacation here, you can use that for the kids. But basically I had like idea for the main bedroom and also 2 single beds, not the kid one, but the 2 single beds in the other bedroom. And they also have, so basically we have 3 bathrooms here. 3 bathrooms. And the bathrooms are basically the same items, but different, like, layout. And I use a lot of, like I said, Kyoto, oh my god. This is like Cluttercat / Felix / Harry, Pierre Sim, mostly Felix and Harry, because I really wanted to use a couple of sets that I'm not using very often, and this was like the perfect opportunity to use this beautiful groove set, this beautiful groove bed, and also Quate set from Harry, because I didn't make that. Is like I believe African inspired set, and I really wanted to make something like an African related build, but I just didn't had like idea what I'm going to do, what I'm going to build. And this was the perfect time for that perfect red swatch and that items. They are so freaking beautiful. I'm so sorry that I didn't use that set before, because now when I saw how it looks like, I don't know what to say. I'm freaking in love. I even sent Sam the picture, the screenshot, and she was like, oh my god, I love the vibes. And I was like, yes, I love it too, because it's different. This is not something that you're going to see a lot on my channel. So you know, moments like this are very special to me. And I believe that every single room or bathroom has access to one of the terraces, but also I believe that on this floor we have additional staircase that leads you to the rooftop, which I didn't record. Maybe I did, but I forgot to add. I'm not so sure, but I didn't record that rooftop. I'm so freaking sorry. You have another space here in the on this house that you can use for some kind of activities. I put a planters up in there, and plus I believe I use another you know, sitting situation. But if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of my future content. This is going to be on the gallery and on my Patreon page. I love you guys and see you next time. Bye bye.